Hello. We hope you're enjoying your stay at Toshi's place.
To help you make the most of your time in Kamakura, we've prepared the sightseeing guide.
Today, we'll introduce you to Gionyama Viewpoint.
Gionyama Viewpoint, or Nyonya in Japanese. It really is a special gem here in Kamakura, you know?
It sounds like it. More than just a nice view, I gather.
Oh, definitely. It's one of those, well, rarer spots that beautifully weaves together just breathtaking natural beauty with this really profound sense of history.
Okay.
Imagine, like, a peaceful lookout, right? Offering these sweeping views of the sea and the mountains. But at the same time, it's holding on to the echoes of a pretty dramatic past.
Intriguing. So who's it really for?
It's really ideal for anyone seeking, a good balance of nature, history, and maybe a bit of spiritual serenity. And it's all pretty conveniently accessible, too.
Okay, so let's unpack that a bit. Gionyama Viewpoint. You said it's more than just a pretty picture. What's the core appeal here? What makes it really stand out?
Well, what's truly captivating, I think, is how it offers this complete experience. You're sort of immersed in both the panoramic beauty and this deep historical resonance.
Right.
You find yourself standing on a pretty modest 60-meter summit. It's surprisingly easy to reach, even in just your everyday clothes.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. And from there, the views just unfurl before you. They stretch right out over coastal areas like Zaimakuza, Yokohama, Inomuragasaki.
Wow.
And on those gloriously clear days, you'll even catch a glimpse of the iconic Mount Fuji way off in the distance.
Mount Fuji. Okay, that's a huge bonus.
It really is. It's a moment that kind of connects you to the vastness of the landscape and, the passage of time.
You've certainly painted a vivid picture of the natural beauty. But let's dig a bit deeper into those historical layers you mentioned. That sounds like where the real story begins, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's where it gets really fascinating.
So where does the name Gionyama even come from? And what are these historical threads we're talking about?
Okay, so if we trace the roots, Gionyama actually comes from the old name of Yakumo Shrine. It used to be called Gion Shrine.
Ah, okay. Yakumo Shrine. Why is that one so important in Kamakura?
Well, that's a great question. It actually holds the distinction of being Kamakura's oldest shrine for warding off misfortune.
The oldest. Wow.
Yeah, it was established ages ago. They enshrined a deity from Kyoto's famous Yasaka Shrine, specifically to protect against epidemics back then.
I see. And the main deity?
The principal deity is Susanoo no Mikoto. He's revered for protection from illness, calamity, misfortune. Basically a really powerful guardian deity in the Shinto faith.
So Shinto. That's Japan's ancient religion revering nature and spirits, right?
Exactly. It's all about respecting natural forces, deities, ancestral spirits. So Yakumo Shrine is a really meaningful place for you to just pause, maybe offer a prayer for safety, and connect with Japan's rich spiritual traditions.
So it's not just scenic, it's got this deep spiritual layer too. And you mentioned the Kamakura era connection. I can almost picture samurai there.
You're exactly right. The whole area is just steeped in Kamakura-era samurai history. We're talking 12th to 14th century. There's this palpable sense of that medieval period just in the air and the natural surroundings. You really do feel like you've stepped back a bit.
And what about specific sites?
Well, perhaps the most poignant historical point, a site that still kind of whispers tales, is the Toshoji Temple ruins.
Toshoji Temple ruins. Okay.
Yeah, the site itself is actually one of the entry points for the hiking trail. And this spot, it witnessed the dramatic, really tragic fall of the Kamakura shogunate back in the early 14th century.
The fall of the shogunate. Wow, that sounds like a huge turning point. What exactly happened there? What can you still see?
This is where the story gets really intense. It's the very spot where Hojo Takatoki, he was the final regent, basically the ruler made his last stand.
Okay.
He committed ritual suicide, seppuku, along with over 870 of his followers, as Nida Yoshisada's forces, representing the emperor, were closing in.
Over 870 people. That's incredible and tragic.
It really is. It's a pivotal, heartbreaking moment. It's chronicled in famous works like the Taiheki, one of Japan's big medieval war epics. It symbolizes the shogunate's dramatic end.
So, is anything left from that time?
Well, the temple itself, Toshoji, is gone, but the Harakiri Yagura, it remains tucked away in the forest, a silent witness.
Harakiri Yagura, what is that exactly?
It's a somber, cave-like tomb directly linked to that mass ritual suicide. You can view it through a metal fence.
Right.
It's a solemn spiritual place. The stillness there often brings to mind those words, here lie the dreams of warriors.
Right.
It leaves a really strong impression, especially if you're into history, culture, or just unique, reflective experiences. It connects you to the weight of the past.
It sounds incredibly moving. Definitely something for history buffs. So beyond these powerful historical echoes, what are the specific highlights or, must-see spots when you're actually up there?
Good question.
Any unique natural features? Or maybe some seasonal things to look out for, especially for first-timers in Kamakura?
Yeah, the highlights really capture that deep dive feel, guiding you from the big views down to the smaller, intriguing details.
Okay.
So from that 60-meter summit, there's a helpful direction plate. It points out all the surrounding landmarks so you don't miss those amazing panoramic views. Zaimakusa, Yurakama, Inamorigasaki, and, fingers crossed, Mount Fuji.
Nice. A pointer helps.
Definitely, but don't just look out, look down too. Keep an eye out for the subtle seasonal beauty right near the path.
Like what?
Well, in late April, for example, you'll often find these charming clusters of chaga flowers, that's fringed iris, blooming along the trail.
Oh, pretty.
They are. They're delicate, frilled lavender petals, really brighten things up. And here's a little fun fact for you.
Oh.
Chaga's flower language is actually defiance.
Defiance, really, from such a delicate flower. That's a cool detail.
Isn't it? A small but memorable thing to notice. And of course, there's Yakumo Shrine, which we talked about. That sounds like a wonderfully peaceful stop.
Right, for connecting with Japanese tradition and spirituality.
Exactly. It offers a moment of real spiritual serenity, a genuine connection to Shinto tradition. It's a nice, quiet pause in your exploration.
And the Harakiri Agura.
Yes, definitely. As we discussed, that solemn, sacred cave tomb, it provides this unique, tangible, historical encounter. It kind of lingers with you. You can almost feel the history there.
Okay, this whole experience sounds incredibly enriching. You've got the stunning nature, the profound history.
Yeah.
But thinking about our listeners, maybe people who aren't, hardcore hikers, or just want a gentle morning walk, how accessible is Gionyama?
That's a really practical point.
And what tips can we share to help them make the most of it, especially if they're staying right here at Toshi's place?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. And the good news is it's actually very accessible. It's really designed for casual hikers or beginners.
Oh, great.
So it's a fantastic choice for just a quick escape into nature without needing special gear or intense training. And for our guests at Toshi's place, it's super convenient for a refreshing morning activity, almost like having a beautiful nature walk right in your backyard.
Perfect. How do you actually get up there? Are there different ways?
Yep, several delightful options. There are these charming stone steps leading up from Yakumo Shrine itself. Or you can take the Gionyama hiking trail, which has a few different entry points.
Okay.
You can start it from Yakumo Shrine, or from near the Harakiri Yagura and the Toshoji temple site we mentioned, or even from another temple called Mayahanji.
That's fantastic news. Options are always good. And no need to be an expert trailblazer. How long should someone plan for this?
Each way up to the viewpoint only takes about 10 to 20 minutes. Really quick.
Oh, wow. That is quick.
Yeah. And if you do the full loop of the trail, it's maybe around 30 minutes total. Genuinely ideal for beginners or if you just want a quick nature fix.
30 minutes, perfect.
Even including the walk from Kamakura Station, you could easily do the whole hike within an hour. It's a really manageable little adventure during your stay.
Excellent. And after the hike,
Yeah.
any suggestions?
Oh, absolutely. For some post-hike fun, you could head down towards Yokohama Beach for a swim if it's warm enough, or just a nice stroll along the sand, soak up that seaside air.
Nice idea. Or maybe food.
Definitely. If you're feeling hungry, you could explore all the fantastic little restaurants and cozy cafes along Kamachi Main Street. Grab a well-deserved treat.
That sounds like a perfectly planned morning. Nature, history, then beach or food. Okay, for those staying at Toshi's place, what's the absolute best insider tip? How can they really maximize this?
My top tip. For the quietest, richest experience, go on a weekday morning if you can.
Weekday morning, okay.
Early mornings are especially magical. The air is just crisp, the light is soft. You get to see the town and the sea sort of waking up to a new day. It's lovely.
And it's peaceful.
And if you're at Toshi's place, it's so easy to make the most of those free morning hours. Imagine this. Maybe arrive near sunrise for a really tranquil start. Catch the first golden light over the bay. Then you can just head back for a leisurely breakfast in your room. You've got the kitchen, right? Or pop into a nearby cafe.
Right. Very convenient.
By the time you've done that, lots of the local attractions are just starting to open, so you can have a really relaxed sightseeing pace for the rest of the day.
That sounds ideal.
Oh, and another thing. Some Toshi's place locations, like Villa Kamakura, might even have hiking gear you can borrow, which makes it even easier.
That is a brilliant perk. Having gear available takes away any excuse. But okay, beyond the beauty and history, what about practical stuff? Safety, comfort, any must-know tips before heading out?
Excellent question. Always important. Safety and comfort first, right?
Absolutely.
So while it's accessible, remember some parts of the trail have exposed tree roots, maybe some steep bits, or the soil can get slippery, especially if it's rained.
Good point. So proper shoes.
Definitely. Wear comfortable clothes and non-slip shoes. Hiking shoes are probably best, just to be safe and have good footing.
Okay. Anything else? Lighting.
Yes. If you happen to be hiking near dusk, it gets quite dark under the trees pretty quickly. So please bring a headlamp or a proper flashlight. Your smartphone light probably won't be enough.
Gotcha. Headlamp for late hikes.
And a very practical tip. There are no public toilets on the trail itself.
Ah, important.
Yeah, so maybe use the facilities near Kamakura Station or at Maihonji Temple or maybe Surugaka Hachimangu Shrine before you start your walk.
Plan ahead. Good advice. What about bugs or things in summer?
In summer, yeah, you might encounter bees, so maybe avoid strong perfumes or really bright clothing and just, stay aware.
Makes sense.
And finally, just to help keep this beautiful place lovely for everyone, please always take your trash bag with you. And no open flames are allowed on the trail. Just enjoy it respectfully and mindfully. What did you think?
We hope the rest of your stay at Toshi's place will be filled with wonderful memories. What stands out to you most about Gionyama, the panoramic vistas, the echoes of samurai history, or maybe just the simple serenity of an early morning walk? And how might exploring places like this, where nature and history intertwine so profoundly, change your perspective on travel itself?